Man, oh man, oh man, I love me some Jimmy Buckets. The dude epitomizes what you want in a star player for your team. You want a dog for your team. There's not many dogs in the league. Jimmy Butler is one of them. He's a dog because he's had to scratch and claw for every single thing he has accomplished in the NBA. Man, I'm a Chicago Bulls fan. So it hurts my heart to see Jimmy Buckets playing for somebody else. We should have never traded him in the first place. We should have built around Jimmy Buckets. But that's a whole nother story, a whole nother video about Gar Forman and about Paxson, or Gar Pax, we like to call them, two idiots running the ship into the damn Titan, or two idiots running the ship into an iceberg. That's a whole nother story. But anyway, back on to Jimmy Buckets and the story that came out about him challenging his team. Challenging his team. It was a long time coming. It was a long time coming, man. Look, Minnesota, I know you don't want to trade Jimmy. Tibbs, you're a New Britain native, born and raised from my state. I'm not from New Britain, but you from out here. So I got love for you. And plus, I like you as a coach, but you got to let Jimmy go. This is all on Coach Thibodeau. You got a disgruntled star player who has made it abundantly clear to you several weeks ago, I want to be traded. I don't want to play for the Minnesota Timberwolves anymore. And yet, weeks later, we find ourselves, or they find themselves in a situation where you have this big blow up, this big media blow up that is now being painted all across all social media, all across all the sports channels and everything else. Woj reported it first, of course, because Woj seems to get everything. But the report said Jimmy Butler screamed, yelled at Tibbs. He called out Tibbs. He called out the general manager saying, hey, you fucking need me. That's what he said. I quote. Yeah, he's right. They do need him. They do need him. Because my problem with the T-Wolves is that they are very young and talented, but they don't have what Jimmy has. And that's that dog inside. Wiggins, to me, he puts up a bunch of empty stats. Wiggins puts up empty stats, man. Empty stats. You look at the box score, you say, damn, Wiggins scored 20-plus points, 25 points, or 22 points or whatever, but I don't remember a single point because his points are empty points. They're insignificant. They don't affect the game in any way. And he's got this nonchalant attitude, just like Cat. They both have this nonchalant attitude where they seem to not care. I can't say they don't care, but they don't care enough. And that's what Jimmy Butler's whole point was with playing with those two guys, is that they don't seem to care enough. They don't care as much as he cares about winning. And he wants to be out. So, Minnesota, you're doing yourself a great disservice to not just your organization, but to your fans. Let the guy go. If Miami had the offer, was going to give you a number one protected pick, and give you Josh Johnson or whoever that player is. I can't remember his name. Correct me in the comment section below, of course. But if they were going to give you that kind of a package at this point, take the package and move on. Because right now, you're distracting the team. Now you have this toxic player in your locker room, and it's just not good for team morale. It's not good for anything, especially leading into the regular season that's fast approaching. So let him go. Trade him. Move on. And do what you need to do in order to build the team in the future. You've already given Cat, Karl Anthony Towns, for those who don't know what I'm saying, you've already given Towns the huge extension. So it's Towns' team. You already made the decision that you're going to build around Towns. So let Jimmy Butler go. Get a nice little package. You're getting the best package right now from Miami. Take it, move on, and build for the future. Because This is what that's happening right now is not good.